This is going to be a reading for Cancer for February. And I'm going to shuffle this a couple of times and then look at the cards in the cut. Okay, and I've shuffled the cards a couple of times, and so what I'm going to do now is shuffle them a few more times and read what is in the cuts. So our first cut, this is interesting. We have the Death and Rebirth card and the Six of Cups. Death and rebirth, first of all, it is starting over. It is a spiritual rebirth. It can also, in some cases, be actual death. The first card that we see in the cut is the Death and Rebirth card. And this is a card that will show that you are entering a new cycle. The Six of Cups is nostalgia. It is an emotional balance. It's, thinking about the past. It could be things from your childhood. So let's have a look. I'll read a few cuts, and then I'll read the split. So we have, what is the Six of Cups is about? It is about possibly an individual who is young. It is also a person who is really intelligent and maybe taking training. So let's see. Okay, the Page of Swords could be related to a Gemini, the Magician. This is either a Gemini around you, or this is energy that someone is manifesting. So perhaps the Page of Swords happens to be energy from you and you're manifesting something. So let's see if we can get a little bit more Magician information here. Okay, the Magician may be related to Nine of Pentacles. This is an individual who is self-made, independent, and prosperous. So let's see. A bit more. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. The High Priestess energy is, this person, this Nine of Pentacles, may be very intuitive. They may also be a little bit quiet and private. So let's see a little more. Let's see what we can find out about our High Priestess here. This High Priestess, there's something that has been keeping someone up at night. So I think that this intuitive, it could be the intuition. I really get the feeling that someone has just realized that they've got deep intuition and they don't know what to do with it. Or they have some information that they found that's worrying them. So one more split and then I will start the reading. Okay, this might be, the Nine of Swords is worry about stability. This is a firm foundation, a family, kindred spirits, being with your tribe, soul tribe. Something is bothering you and it has to do with stability. So let's see. I'll go ahead and give this a couple more shuffles and not do the split. We'll get the reading started in earnest here in a minute. See. Okay, now I'll cut the cards and I will begin. What is the heart of the matter for Cancer? The heart of the matter for Cancer is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords talks about decisions, and the reason the individual is blindfolded and bound is they're having a hard time making the decision. Often it is a decision they know they need to make, and they know what decision they need to make. So let's see what is crossing the Two of Swords. There is some, this is energy. Someone is presenting you some either help, options, suggestions, and you're not wanting to take them. So decision and help, and it looks like you might be turning it down, or someone that you know might be turning it down. So let's see what's at the base. Oh, okay. Three of Swords is heartbreak. This could have many causes, but this is a person who is hurting. Yeah, there is some pain in this reading that's going on for Cancer, or someone Cancer knows. So let's see what is in the past. Well, okay, things have changed from something very happy. This is emotional bliss. So this situation, however, is not. So let's see what is entering the consciousness for Cancer. The King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is an incredibly prosperous, stable, loving, and caring king. The king energy means that they're well established, they've done well for themselves. So that's coming into your consciousness. This can be a part of your chart, or it can be someone you know. I intuit that it is someone that you know. So what is in the near future? This is the decision that's not going to go away. At the same time, it's conflict. So there's conflict. So we've got the 2 and 3 of Swords for 5 and the 5 of Swords. So I think really because of that connection, this has something to do with decisions. I think someone is pressuring you and it's causing conflict. So what could this be about? Let's see what Cancer is in the reading. Oh, Cancer is our 9 of Pentacles. Cancer is in the kind of energy that is very stable, self-made. So I'm thinking this is someone else. This is someone else you're having a problem with. They need to make a decision, or you need to make a decision about them. So this 4 of Cups, the 2 of Swords could be you. The 4 of Cups could be you. This could be the same person. This could be you having this heartbreak, or it could be the person. But something is up here. So let's see what the environment is and see if we get any clues. Oh, yeah, I would say that's a clue. So the 10 of Swords is the ending of pain, which is a positive. It just shows me that whatever has happened in the past that broke this, it's taking a turn where the environment is one of walking away into the future. This is the most positive 10 of Swords, because it does show whatever the pain, whatever the cause of the pain, this individual is up and walking away, not lying on the ground bleeding. So this is really a positive thing. This energy then, it's very confusing to me. It could be that you are very strong, you're worried about someone, or it could be that you know you're going to be okay, and you know that this is over. But there's still conflict here in the future. So let's see what your hopes and fears are. Well, you're hoping for some stability. The Knight of Pentacles really talks about moving forward and getting the work done, and stability in home and your physical comforts. So you're really wanting that. Now let's see what the outcome is, and we'll see if we can get any insights here. The outcome is that you're going to be reevaluating things. This card really talks about making decisions and being discerning about something that you're working on. It could be also people that you're around. And I think it might be a case of that. There's either an argument going on about some material thing, which is entirely possible, or there are some conflicts with people that are making you reevaluate your situation as far as the people that surround you, because that is also part of discernment. And when you are working in, let's say, in a family or in a workplace that there's conflict of some sorts, sometimes that conflict can't be resolved. And that is there's a stubbornness here that gives me a feeling that could be going on. So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Well, we have the King of Cups here. Water sign, this could be your energy. And it could be someone around you. So we have that, and we also have a friendship, a collaboration, someone around you who has possibly expressed their love for you or for someone around you. And there's also either someone around you who has been defensive, or you have felt you needed to be defensive of something you're doing. There's also been a whole lot of communication, and this could be action or communication. There's been a lot happening, and it could be a lot of communication that's going on. But something has been going on, and this card shows it well. All of the activity is focused on a particular thing. And there is our death card. Something has changed. Now, whether that is an actual death, which could well be, given the cards we see here, this almost looks like the kind of situation that happens when there is an estate that has to be settled. That could be one thing that it is. It does not have to be that. It could be many different things. But let's see if we can get a little bit further back and see what's going on. Well, something has changed. Something has definitely changed. Let's see if I can get any sense of it. There's been a lot going on. There have been some decisions that have been needed to be made. Two of Wands is a choice. This could be the decision that has been deferred all the way to here. So let's look and see what we can figure out here. But this, I would say, this could be your energy. This could be someone else's. We'll put this here. Now, this is an emotionally mature and strong and very well-rounded individual who, really has that. This could be part of the discernment of the Seven of Pentacles. There could be people who you are not going to bring with you on your, in your emotional journey. So that could be what that is. And here's another page, the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is young energy, and it's a good energy for coming up with new projects, new ideas, because they are well-grounded, but they have a head full of ideas and innovative ideas. So that is also good. Let's say one more. There is some sadness, and so I really see that with the Ten of Swords here, with the Three of Swords. The Five of Cups, this is, interestingly, it can be grief, and so you may be processing grief if this was a situation like I was thinking that it could be, if it was an estate, settling an estate, or dealing with a death in a family. This card totally makes sense. Now, the thing about this card is that if it is also the emotional walking away from, it could also talk about you're grieving the loss of that relationship or the loss of whatever. But at the same time, you are also understanding that all is not lost and you can move forward. So I get a really solid feeling that this has been a tough time, but this has been a tough time that you are really coming to grips with. And this King of Cups either is a person around you who is another water sign, or it's your energy. And they seem to be a key player here as far as how things are going to work out. And I will actually pull a card of advice. There we go. The Magician. The energy of the Magician is that of manifestation. Now, this could also be a Gemini around you. So take this as you will. This could be an individual you need to talk to, a Gemini. It could be your energy. It could be you and your Nine of Pentacles and King of Cups. If you have these, if you have this energy, if this feels right to you, you are getting ready to manifest this. You're moving ahead. So you're clearing out what has happened. It seems fairly clear to me now. And look at the bottom of the deck. Here's what we get. The Ten of Pentacles. This is where you want to go. The Queen of Swords tells me that someone around you might have been a bit harsh with their words. And I think I get a really strong feeling that has to do with the Four of Cups. They could have given advice that you did not like, or they could have said, you could have said, that's nonsense, because we can all act in the Queen of Swords with discernment. I will put this up here because it may belong up here. It could be. The Hanged Man is, we did see some rest going on, but there might be some clues here. Yeah. So we have, way back down here, the Hierophant. And I think I shifted the cards around because I did look into the past, and these cards were not the ones on the bottom. But that's okay, because these cards make a lot of sense to me. Or perhaps I just did not go far enough into them. But you have been waiting for some insights. So that leads me to believe that that death card that we saw might be a rebirth. The Ace of Wands is showing me that there's a great deal of energy around you that has been very creative. The Devil, there could be a situation, this is Capricorn energy, but it also could be a situation of addiction, codependent relationships, toxic relationships. The Four of Wands is stable and happy. This is being with your soul tribe. And the Five of Wands shows me that there has been some of the activity that has taken place has been competitive, competing for things, and possibly even conflict. And that may be where some of this has happened, which puts a little bit more into the idea that this could be an estate, because people often get crazy. But I think that what is happening looks as though you're going to get to the point that you want to get to. There's this manifesting energy that you can call upon. Whoever had their heart broken and could possibly have been the one causing the conflict, but that has been resolved because you're walking away from that conflict, or there is the opportunity to do that. And we have some energy here of the Empress at the base. This is creation energy. This is deep moon energy. So things can be a little confusing and hard to decipher. So one final card for Cancer, please. What's this one? Strength. Yep, that's what I was thinking. This is a case where you have been showing strength. That's really the theme. It's a tough situation in some ways, but things are working towards a balance. And eventually this return to stability. But things were shaken up a little bit. So hopefully this will give you some perspective on the things that are going on. I will leave it there. And if you liked this reading, please click like. If you come and watch these readings frequently, please click subscribe. And if you have something to say about this reading, I would love to hear it. Please comment. Thank you very much.